previous sections of this chapter, we have looked at the exponent rule and the product rule and the quotient rule. And in this funny little middle section that your editor calls putting it all together, we're going to be looking at what happens when we have problems that include products and quotients and exponents all at the same time. The only rule of thumb to really follow is that order of operations, that's PEMDAS, still applies. Okay. So when we're trying to decide which rule to do first, the exponent rule will be our first rule before we work on the multiplication or division rules. So looking at this first problem, 2t to the negative 6, all raised to the power of 3, getting multiplied by 3t squared, which is all raised to the power of 2. I'm going to take care of this exponent first by carrying the 3 inside to the 2 and to the t to the negative 6. I'm also going to carry this exponent in to the 3 and the 2. So my exponent rule says that 2, when I cube it, is 2 times 2 times 2, or 8, and t to the negative 6 raised to the third power, that's the power rule, so we're going to multiply 6 times 3 and get t to the negative 18. In our next piece of the problem, we have a 3 getting squared, that'll give us 9, and the power rule again says that 2 times 2 is 4. Now I'm just going to combine my coefficient parts of this problem with the variable parts. So 8 times 9 gives me a total of 72, and t to the negative 18 and then plus a 4 would give me a negative 14. And to put my answer in final form, I'll write it without the negative exponent. So it becomes 72 over t to the 14th power. In this next example, we have the product rule and the quotient rule happening in the same problem. So since these are grouped together on one side of a division symbol, we're going to take care of that product first. W to the minus 3 times w to the 4th, product rule says add negative 3 plus 4. So that's going to leave us with just a w over w to the 6. This is a w to the 1 over a w to the 6. All of my w's on the top will go away, leaving me with just the digit 1 as a placeholder for my numerator, and one of my w's will leave on the bottom because I'm taking one w away from the top and one w away from the bottom. So this exponent will go down to 5. So my final answer is 1 over w to the 5th. You can also think of this problem using the quotient rule where we do subtraction, that w to the 1st over w to the 6th is the same thing as w to the 1 minus 6, which is w to the negative 5, and we would rewrite w to the negative 5 as 1 over w to the 5th as our final answer in order to make sure that exponent is positive. So whether you're seeing it as reducing like terms on the top and the bottom or using the quotient rule with subtraction, you get to the same answer either way.